A giant volcano known as a supervolcano in southern Italy has once again captured global attention. Campi Flegrei, which last erupted in 1538, is now said by experts to be nearing a critical point after nearly 6 centuries of relative calm. Increasing underground activity has prompted scientists to closely monitor the area. Campi Flegrei is located near Naples and stretches beneath several densely populated areas. It is not a cone-shaped mountain like most volcanoes, but rather a vast caldera formed by a massive past eruption. Millions of people live around this geologically active area. Recent research by a team from University College London and the National Research Institute for Geophysics and Volcanology indicates that the volcano's structure is weakening. The peer-reviewed study found that underground pressure is making the overlying rock increasingly brittle and susceptible to cracking. The researchers used a model of the volcano's rift to analyze earthquake patterns and uplift. In recent years, tens of thousands of small earthquakes have been recorded around the region. The town of Pozzuoli, which sits directly above the caldera, has even risen about 13 feet due to pressure from beneath the surface. This phenomenon is known as bradisismo, which is the slow rise and fall of the ground surface due to underground activity. But worryingly, according to scientists, the ground now appears to be cracking rather than simply buckling. This means the pressure is approaching the limit of the strength of the capping rock. The earthquakes are believed to be triggered by the movement of fluids beneath the surface. Experts are uncertain whether the fluids are magma, volcanic gases, or a combination of both. However, this fluid movement is pushing against the rock, causing the cracks and tremors. Although it last erupted in 1538, Campi Flegrei is not truly dormant. Significant activity occurred in the 1950s, 1970s, and 1980s. There was a quieter phase in the last decade, but in April alone, around 600 earthquakes were recorded, setting a new monthly record and raising researchers' concerns. Campi Flegrei is often referred to as a supervolcano because it has the potential to produce extremely large eruptions, even reaching the highest levels on the volcanic explosivity index. However, its largest past eruptions were recorded at Category 7, still a catastrophic eruption that could have far-reaching impacts on the climate and human population. Scientists emphasize, however, that approaching the rupture point does not automatically mean an eruption is imminent. Cracks in the Earth's crust can open, but magma still needs to rise through the right pathways for an eruption to occur. Without the right combination of conditions, this pressure can subside without a major eruption. Professor Christopher Kilburn, lead author of the study, called the research a significant breakthrough in efforts to predict volcanic activity in real time. The model, which has been in use since 2017, is considered quite accurate in tracking Campi Flegrei's development. The researchers now hope that similar approaches can be used on other volcanoes around the world, improving predictive capabilities and reducing risks to communities living nearby.